Now we're going to do setup 2. Go ahead and take everything out of setup 2 and put setup 2 up here outside. You have some baggies. You have 2 baggies that don't have anything on them. You have 2 sandwich baggies that don't have any words on them. The cups are going to go in one with the products in there. Make sure the product's in the cups. And then make sure your water is in these. Make sure they're tight and sealed down. Degreaser, antiseptic, and iPad solution. They're going to go in the other non-labeled baggie. Go ahead. Go ahead and seal that. Okay. Then in no apparent order, I just am going to go by the sandwich baggies and whatever order comes up. Mine says clean microdermabrasion head and handle. All right. So let's discuss this. Whoa. You need a flat surface. I like to use an Expo pen because it has a nice flat surface. Don't use the bumpy end. If you want, you can stick it can be a ribbon, or it can be like this. This is kind of a heavy jute. You can use a thinner piece. It can be a small ribbon. It has to be 4 feet long. You can attach it, and you can actually, instead, I've glued mine, but what you can do is you can pull out the color. You just take a plier and that felt color thing comes out. You can then put your ribbon in and snap the top on, and then you can use this flat end as your microdermabrasion machine. I've done it a little different. I've literally sealed this in there so that it can't leak out, and I've put the top on and have a little different microdermabrasion head. You can have an angled one if you use a thinner machine. Make sure that this has to stay on the whole time. It has to be 4 foot long at least, and it has to stay on. So glue it on, tie it on really good, however you get it on there. And then you have to either have a flat surface or an angled surface that can create a suction like. Once you get your machine, don't wrap the handle around the thing. You'll never get off. It's a pain in the tuck. Just roll it up. If you have a really thin ribbon, you can just take it from the top and just let it fall in. I'm going to put this in here, microdermabrasion, and this says clean microdermabrasion handle and head. So it's ready to go. This is my machine. Put that to the side. Next one says new spatula. My students get these spatula with them. I like this size spatula to take to state board. We also have little ones that you can practice with. You can also take the little ones to state board. It doesn't matter. You will need 5 new spatula. I've used mine a lot, so they're not the prettiest, but you need brand new ones. So new spatula. What I would suggest is have 5 you can practice with and 5 that you can take to state board. Put that to the side. Eyeshadow dispense applicators. Now mine obviously have been used. I use them to practice. You'll need 2 brand new ones for state board, but take 2 to practice with. Just regular double-sided eyeshadow. You can't use the ones that are in your eyeshadow kit. You can use them to practice, but to take to state board, you have to have these disposable ones. Okay? If you bought an eyeshadow like a trio or a quad and they had an eyeshadow applicator or 2, you can use those to practice, but take these. My students get these. Take this kind to state board. Okay? This says new disposable lip applicator. I have a lip brush. I like the brush. You can also use the sponge that looks like a gloss applicator. You can also use the sponge. Either way, doesn't matter. Some people use Q-tips, so those are really hard. The cotton gets everything. New disposable mascara wands. You need 2. You need 2 new disposable mascara wands. New muslin strips. You need 2 muslin strips. Mine happen to be Pellon, but I call them muslin strips. Mine are a little gooky because I use them over and over. You can practice with the same ones over and over. Take 2 brand new ones to state board. 2 muslin strips. New gauze. 1 piece of 4x4 gauze. Okay. You only need 1. Put it in there. New gauze. Clean implements. Clean implements. You're going to need 2 pair of flat edge tweezers, 2 flat edge slanted tweezers, and 1 pair of scissors. Okay? Those are your clean implements. New headband and bonnet, same thing. Here's your bonnet. disposable headband. Now we've come to the quart size. Lashes. So this is a separate situation from the rest of the state board. This is a separate procedure. You'll need lash glue and a pair of lashes. I have taken and loosened the lashes and then put them back. It doesn't matter what kind of lashes as long as they're whole bands. Loosen them and measure them. Pre-measure them to your doll head's eyes. Take them off so you're not trying to peel them off. And then measure them so they fit your doll head's eyes. You will have to cut at least one hair off, but that's neither here nor there. So lashes and lash glue. That goes in your lash enhancement Ziploc. Next one, clean eye protection. So for state board, you need to take clean eye protection. If you wear glasses, you do not need these. If you wear glasses, you do not need these. You are already protected. If you don't wear glasses, you don't have to have this exact kind, but you need some kind of clean eye protection to wear during the microdermabrasion. So clean eye protection goes in the Ziploc. And yes, you don't have to use this kind. If you have a pair of glasses, like a pair of regular glasses that have clear lenses, you can wear those. Okay? Some people have fashion glasses that they like to wear. Microdermabrasion. Okay? This bag is going to have your clean eye protection. It's going to go in there. And so is your microdermabrasion head and handle. Go find those and put them in that bag. Okay? If you wear glasses, all you need for your microdermabrasion is this. So if you didn't want to have this extra baggie and you just had this, that would be fine. But because not everybody wears glasses, we have a baggie that says microdermabrasion and it has your clean eye protection and your microdermabrasion machine. Okay? So these are our baggies. Now you need a first aid kit. I just get this little Johnson & Johnson. I took everything out but one Band-Aid and one alcohol wipe. Okay? That's all you need. One Band-Aid, one alcohol wipe. You can do 2 Band-Aids and 2 alcohol wipes in there. It doesn't matter. That's fine. But all you need are Band-Aids and alcohol wipes. You don't need anything else. That's your first aid kit. It needs to be labeled first aid. If it has this one has a red case, kind of little slide-in cardboard thing that says first aid, but this is not labeled. It says Johnson & Johnson label there. So I made sure that I put a label that said first aid kit on there. Now, you'll need makeup, foundation. I like the pump kind. It makes it easier. It should be as light as you can. This is Maybelline nonsense. I got it at 99-cent store for 99 cents. It's the lightest color I could get with a pump. This happens to be a Bare Minerals powder, loose powder. If you have a big giant tub of loose powder, a lot of people have a big giant. Get yourself another one of these containers. Put face powder on it. Take your big giant thing and put it in one of these cups. Write face powder on it, and then you'll have face powder. Okay? Then you need a brand new looking blush. Mine obviously has been through the war zone, but I don't go to state board, so it doesn't matter. When you go to state board, your blush has to look brand new. Okay? Your makeup has to look, your foundation has to look brand new. I couldn't take this. It's too dirty. It has to look brand new. Okay? Eyeshadow. You need 2 colors. This happens to be a 4-color palette. I use this color and this color for my state board when I work with it. When you have a palette, if it has a ridge here that has a little eyeshadow applicator or something, you have to be able to have the thin side to scrape, because we are scraping. So you have to have a thin side. So this, if you'll notice, has a spot here. It had a little brush that came with it. You can't scrape over that. You have to scrape from the side straight on. You can't have that. You can't scrape over this side. So if you have a mascara, eyeshadows that have like a tray, then you have to be able to scrape. Whatever one you use has to be on each end. Okay. Mine's a little broken. It's been through a war zone. I dropped it on the floor probably more than once. Okay. So blush, foundation, powder, blush, 2 color eyeshadows, and you can use 2 different color pots. It doesn't matter. Has to look brand new. Doesn't matter what kind. You need an eyeliner. You need a lipstick. And to go to State Board, your lipstick has to be red, and it should look brand new. It has to be red, okay? The eyeliner has to be black. Mascara doesn't matter what color. The eyeshadows don't really care, but you should use an opalescent color because it'll show up better. Use something that has a shimmer. So you have makeup. Now we have our Setup 2 baggie. You're going to just put the makeup in the Setup 2 baggie and let it slide all the way to the bottom. Okay, Setup 2 baggie. Go ahead and put your first aid kit down at the bottom. Microdermabrasion bag down to the bottom. Lashes down to the bottom. Now what I do here, your bottles down to the bottom, your cups down to the bottom, headband and bonnet. Just pile it in there. Now, what I do with the makeup applicators, I have spatula, eyeshadow applicator, mascara wand, and lip applicator. I put them on top of each other and fold it in half because I need these all together. Slide it down. Then I have clean implements, gauze, and muslin strips. Just put them in there and seal your Setup 2 bag. So we have Setup 1 bag, Setup 2 bag, clean towel box, clean towel 1 bag, clean towel 2 bag, new gloves, Barbicide wipes. We have a soiled doll head bag and a clean doll head bag. And then what else do you need for State Board? You're going to need a doll head. Okay, you need a doll head. You need hand sanitizer. Now I've got this giant bottle of hand sanitizer. Don't take this to State Board. It's just what the school gave me. So I have this giant bottle of hand sanitizer. Get a smaller one, but make sure it has a pump. When you go to State Board, go ahead and you can keep it open. Close the pump and screw it so it doesn't get on everything. Every night when I'm done, when I repack the bag, I close this and screw it on so it doesn't get all over my bag. You'll need a box of Kleenex. Now, I have a long box just because I use Kleenex. Make sure they're tucked in. If you don't take a brand new box, make sure now if you don't take a brand new box, I would suggest you take a brand new box. And you can take a little square box, that's fine. Take a brand new box, open it at State Board. Then pull one out and floof it. If you have, Kirkland has a plastic tissue box and it has a lid that clicks down. You can take that. I would label it new tissues, but yeah, you can take that with you, okay? It doesn't matter, but a tissue box. You'll need your 3 bags. Trash, implements to be disinfected, soiled linen. Okay, those are your 3 bags with liners. I did a tutorial on how to put those together. You need those. Those are standalone. Then you'll need a bag. Your black bag, the ones that my students have, is a big black bag. It has wheels on the bottom, one side, and there's 2 zipper compartments and a big zipper compartment in the middle. And then on the one side, it has a little zipper compartment. That little side zipper compartment, you can put extra. So I would put a baggie that had extra disposable implements. So all of my lip brush, my mascara wands, my eyeshadow applicators, my spatulas, my sticks, I would have new disposable implements in a baggie. Then I would have also another pair of tweezers and another scissors in a clean implements baggie, and I would have a brand new pair of lashes just in case I drop mine. Okay? That's a separate thing. So now we're going to pack our bag.